The glitz and glamour of the Paris Motor Show was almost enough to make the recession of the last 2 years a distant memory, a recession that hit the luxury car market hard. At the start of the year, luxury car sales were down 15%, with uber-expensive marques like Bentley, Maybach and Rolls-Royce dropping by almost 40%. For almost a century, cars have been a central and integral part of the Western identity, symbolizing lifestyle, personal wealth and even economic philosophy. Has the recent recession changed that? Many Europeans are still watching to see if Ireland, Italy and Spain will follow Greece to the brink of bankruptcy. But despite that, premium car sales seem to be on the rise again.
2010 at the moment. I think in the last quarter we have some new products coming. So we've just here in Paris launched the X3. We have the Mini Countryman, which will go down very shortly, and we're seeing a lot of very strong customer demand across the world for these new products. Here in Europe, of course, the 5 Series Touring is a very, very important car, and that's here shown in Paris as well. So we're confident as we come out of this year that we will see some momentum, and looking into 2011, we think that will gradually increase as well.
With that in mind, American automakers, in particular General Motors, are reaching for the stars. GM flagship marque, Cadillac, among the top-selling premium brands in the US for many years, is taking on German luxury car makers on their home turf.
Cadillac has been and is an American icon, and that is a real asset for Europe. The new products we have launched are getting very good press reports, and also the consumer reaction is absolutely top. Just take the CTS-V series, which can take it up with a BMW M5, Mercedes E63 AMG.
After decades of following the mantra "bigger is better," engineers in Detroit are now catering to motorists who are eager to switch to more efficient, cleaner and stylish vehicles.
Well, the thing that's so interesting about the whole luxury market is that it's as diverse as any other market in the industry. Kind of assume there's one look. There is not one look. I mean, Jaguar's got their own look. Bentley's got their own look. Cadillac is a very youthful, edgy approach to luxury, and is a bit different. Its roots are in America, rich brand, terrific history, but it's more, I think, international size, as we look at our latest offerings.
It seems to be working, at least in the US. In August, sales of the Cadillac CTS series were up 83% on the same month a year ago.
We will use the CTS-V series as a sparehead, but we want to give the customer choice. And given the fact that we don't build up big stocks, all cars will be built up to customer order. And we'll have delivery times which are okay. So we believe that's the best concept in the premium segment.
But the European and US markets are worlds apart. Success domestically does not guarantee results abroad. Yet, despite a long-held reputation for flabby cars in the US mold, many experts were impressed.
Cadillac now has products that are very competitive with those from such European car makers like BMW, Mercedes-Benz and Jaguar. But I think many journalists who've driven, say, a Cadillac CTS-V would agree that a car maker capable of building such a fine car certainly deserves rescue from bankruptcy.
GM's big domestic rivals are following suit. After being forced to sell off Aston Martin, Jaguar, Land Rover and Volvo during the recession, Ford is plowing resources into its remaining premium brand, the Lincoln, with a view to taking it global in the next 4 or 5 years. Faced with overwhelming competition from German and Asian manufacturers, GM, Ford and Chrysler have improved performance and safety, optimized handling and enhanced driving stability. Still, the Michigan trio face an extremely competitive market.
It's always important that we have to set new standards.
Setting the standards in the premium segment means that higher speed and greater comfort have to go hand in hand with efficiency and environmental cleanliness.
Well, I think it's great to have a platform to show the world the rising confidence and growth pattern in the auto industry as well. And again, at the same time, here we're obviously in the perfect place to combine fascination and responsibility.
But of course, the real prize is Asia, where massive economic growth, especially in China, is driving demand. It's clear Cadillac sees its relaunch in Europe as a stepping stone towards wealthy customers in emerging markets.
We know that Russia, Middle East and Asia are looking to what's happening in Europe. So if you are in Europe and European buyers choose you, that is very important in the other markets. So Europe is kind of a base for the other markets. Yes.
Altogether, the position looks healthier. Most producers who started the year with extremely conservative profit targets are revising upwards. Margins have returned to nearly pre-crisis rates, and volumes are expected to continue rising over the next decade, although perhaps at a slightly slower rate.
And the projection is by 2020 there will be 8 million cars sold in the premium segment. So there is a lot of room for us to be competitive there and get our fair share of that total volume.
China, now the world's largest auto market, and other emerging economies have significance for Audi, BMW and Mercedes that does not stop at sales. After adjusting their product lines to meet stricter environmental regulations, they now need to appeal to a new, younger breed of buyer. Owners of luxury cars in China tend to be half the age of their Western counterparts. This bonanza in upscale cars raises the stakes in the global luxury sales race. Expect the winner to be the one who can best satisfy the Far East's taste.